This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. Noon on a Saturday and a perfect time for this showdown. It's the Vanderbilt Commodores and the Florida Gators. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, the Commodores head coach told me before the game, this is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Surge to head for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Williams finds his man down the middle. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Fast completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Running inside, it's Roach. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He'll do it himself on the draw. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. And we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on. But with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Neutral zone penalty. Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. Tackled there by the defense. 2nd down coming up. Defense might bring the house here. Using his legs, it's Clark. Jumped on top of the pile.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Off the play fake. He's got him. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Clark. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense just didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
On the draw, it's Roach. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They'll stop play here to tend to the injured Commodore. That's their freshman starting wide receiver, and we hope he's not out of the game too long. Holly will keep an eye on things for us. Here's Williams to throw. Moving out to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the Commodores are flying down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. It's those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Gets it out fast. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll pull it down. Oh, he's got some space. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Run in the red zone. It's Roach. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Knocked off his feet.
Yeah, they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And this one splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. This drive will open from the 15. A designed run for the quarterback. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Makes the catch. It's Clark. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Play is stopped as they check on an injured Gator. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his big tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more third down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
So now it's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. Tripped up for the tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Gators will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Throwing, Williams. That's caught. It's Mays. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. The run inside. It's Roach. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Williams desperately trying to cut through the noise. Their pass not close as he got... Trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Commodores decide to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings, try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Right back to him on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Running inside. It's Clark. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field.
Snags it, and there's running room. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
And the Commodores can really attack on this second and short. There's a little room there. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Using the quick game. Turning on the Jets. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Commodores.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. He'll bring it back looking for help. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll go right back to him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
He's got the tight end. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
The Gators, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Makes the catch. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Wants to throw again. They've got the screen set up. Timeout taken by Vanderbilt. That's their 2nd. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Vanderbilt takes his third and final timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Williams throws to the tight end. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Williams looking for a man. And down he goes back at the 3. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up the safety.
Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Commodores will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. He's got it on the right. There he goes. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Off play action. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Really nice job of awareness on first down that time by the defender. He sees it thrown, is able to knock it down for the incompletion.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
And man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Bringing it back. And the returner is stopped. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Williams. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Williams will pass. He's going to fire deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that full Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half. And the Commodores will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Holly, what are you finding out about the latest on this injury?
Hey guys, Coach Summerall told me at the half, their running back has been terrific, playing well so far in this game, but he is taking a lot of hits. He's had to absorb a lot of contact, running yards after contact, but they're going to keep their eye on him and see if he can power through all the hits, bumps, and bruises he's taken here in the first half. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
It'll be 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback keeper. Stop just inside the 30 and the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
It's been really hard on this quarterback all game long. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give this defense so much credit because they've done a really nice job on the back end in coverage, but they've also been able to affect his rhythm with a solid pass rush, and you saw it right there getting the sack.
He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. Their first possession of this 3rd quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Here's Williams to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Keeps it and gets past the chains. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
The Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They're going to run it. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. This crowd on hand trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. The ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Fourth down, Williams. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Here they come, trying to convert a third and short from the 28. To the ground to try to move the chains. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? And the Gators will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start changes your mindset. Now you're second and long, 9 yards to go. Throwing, Williams. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots.
Maybe some room here. creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for a crease. It's McKenzie. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The give from the gun. And tackled there by the defense.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. And the Commodores will send out the punt unit. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Motion from the wideout. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Going to the ground. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Gators send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Wants to return it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in the groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football.
Makes the grab in their space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push that guy backwards and make some holes?
Each of these teams has stumbled just one time and now trying to fight to the finish and avoid taking that 2nd loss. Snags it over the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. in search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. Here's Williams. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
You got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Williams, pressure coming. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Williams to throw for it on 4th. Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This defense will try to get the ball back for their offense, or at least prevent a score here late in the 4th. Snags a quick pass on the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Dumps it off in the flats. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Whistle blows, clock stopped, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Third and 6 yards to go. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Gators will punt this one away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first.
Turning it on! These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. I think they'll be aggressive here and try to win it in regulation. Williams. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. 2nd down now after the sack. Williams looking for a man. He'll try to do it himself. Avoids the punishment with the slide and a good gain on that run. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Commodores line up to punt it away. Going to field this one in tight quarters. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll give it on the counter. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Here comes the offense on first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on third down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. And this one is perfect. And now they take the lead. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT? Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Play action with Williams. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's in! A game-winning touchdown in overtime.
Game on the line, and they've got to be the more physical side. Great job getting blocks up front. He was able to skirt his way into the end zone, David, to win this game.
Man, that's why I want the ball second in OT. I know exactly what I need to go get it done. They take it down the field, run in the end zone, and end the football game.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away here, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, David.
Free. Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome. Back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.